Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's Carol Baskin from Big Cat Rescue, and Happy New Year. I hope to get this new year off to a better start than I did last year. There were so many days that we didn't have a Big Cat briefing, and I think every day we need a Big Cat briefing, don't you? Yeah, we need to know what's going on with these cats around the world and at the sanctuary. So I am going to try my absolute very best to do more of that because there is so much going on. Right now, we just had the biggest year-end appeal, I think, in many years, maybe ever. And I think it's largely because you guys really stepped up when you heard about the 11 tigers that had been abandoned at the Phuket Zoo in Thailand, and that we're going to finally get a forever home at the Wildlife Friends Foundation Thailand, which is a sanctuary in Thailand. Thank you so much for that. We've already wired part of the money over. We plan to wire the next as soon as the first half of the cats get there. And we're told by Edwin that that could be by the end of the week. So I don't know if he meant the end, like today is the end of the week, Saturday, or if he meant next Saturday. But I'm planning to send some more money probably on Monday. Thanks to all of you stepping up. So thank you so much. And shout out to the Typical Tigers NFTs and the Apocalyptic Apes NFTs. They say that they're going to be pitching in 10,000 as well. So they say they're going to do that Monday, which would be really awesome. Thank you, everybody who did that. And I had some really good news in global Big Cat news. There was a study, finally, that showed tiger farms are doing little to end wild poaching. Now, I read that study and the article, and I think it could have been a whole lot put more strongly than to say that, because what they're saying is the vast majority of people who want tiger bone derivatives for medicinal, which has no medicinal value. Mostly it's used as a luxury item, often given as bribes. Tiger bone wine is frequently given as a bribe. That the people who can't afford that want the wild product, the wild tiger, and it's always going to be cheaper to kill a wild tiger. So this study was saying that the Asian countries who want to farm tigers, just like we farm cattle or chickens, the nation states that are wanting to do that are actually leading to the extinction of the tiger, and that's why we need to stop it. CITES 14.69 says that we need to stop it, and everybody looks at the US and says, well, you don't even know where your tigers are. So that's why it's so important that 2022, the year of the tiger, the Chinese year of the tiger, be the year that we pass the Big Cat Public Safety Act and finally ban cub petting and phase out private ownership of big cats. Please help us do that at bigcatact.com. And if you see people posing with or playing with cubs online, call them out for being the jerks that they are. Next up, bobcat escapes from Blandford Nature Center again. Yeah, people ask me all the time if cats aren't happier in captivity because they get food and pet care. It's like, open the door and see what happens. Or, like some of these cats, they just find some way out themselves because they don't want to be in cages. Tiger attacked at Florida Zoo, from graphic video to Carol Baskin's TikTok. I don't know what they mean by that, but they say that it's at naplesnews.com. naplesnews.com. And if you click on any one of these, they are all at bigcatrescue.org/news. It'll take you to the full article. So I posted a video because I had so many members of the press contact me when apparently a janitor at the Naples Zoo managed to get over the barrier and stick his arm in a cage, and the tiger got him. And it was an 8-year-old tiger named Echo, E-K-O, and they ended up having to shoot the tiger to release the man. And I'm not even going to say what I think about that, but it just shows that there's no safe way to cage a tiger, and we really just need to stop it. Absolutely stop breeding these big cats for life in cages. There's no excuse for it. You can't protect the public from their own stupidity. And the people who are pimping out cubs, the people that are showing off on TikTok and Instagram by running around frolicking with big cats or their cubs, those are the people that I feel like really ought to be charged under the Endangered Species Act for the take of this tiger Echo, because they caused that cat's death. They absolutely caused that cat's death by virtue of the fact that they go around showing off, trying to get people to like them, trying to get people to share their images, And then stupid people see that and they want to go pet a tiger too. It never works out well for the cats. So that's why you should call people out whenever you see that kind of idiocy online. I'm in a mood. People quit messing with big cats, for crying out loud. Cougar sighting in Michigan are males. Why there's no repopulation. So it sounds to me like maybe they got more males than females there. Rare zoo tiger shot dead to thwart attack on man who was petting it or feeding it, the police say. Yeah, we just talked about that. Animal crossings, the ecoducks helping wildlife navigate busy roads. That's a great thing. Video shows rare albino jaguarundi cub rescued in Colombia. Oh, I bet that's just cute as all get out. Jaguarundis are so cute. They look like otters to me. New Orleans Zoo says half of its lions are infected with COVID, but doing well. Yeah. That's why we're closed to the public. We have been since March 15th of 2020 because COVID is just so rampant out there and we want to protect our people and our cats. I feel like the zoos have opened up too quickly, but I can understand they got all these expensive animals in their cages and that's how they make their money, is by charging people to come see them. It's just one more reason why we shouldn't be breeding any more cats for life in cages. Bobcat sighting in Washington County. Oh, look at that. It's a mama with like 4 babies. I can't wait to read that one. 11 sheep mauled to death by leopard. Yeah, they'll do that. After 6 days of search, tiger rescued in South 24 Parganas. In a major win, 2 Sumatran tiger cubs born at the Dallas Zoo. That is not a win for the tigers. No, 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 no. If people would quit paying to go see cute cubs in cages or on display, then they'd stop doing this. Injured by crude bomb, tigress dies at Nagpur Gorewalda Center. Oh, that is so sad. Royal Bengal tiger strays into Bengal's Koltali area, second time in 3 days, and injures 1 person. Worst roadside zoo slapped with notice of intent to sue. Who are they calling the worst zoo? Because, man, there's a bunch of really bad ones. The Wakati Zoo. Yeah, well, they called that one right. That is, I think, one of the worst zoos, and so I'm glad PETA is finally suing them. You may remember a while back we had some pictures of a tigress that hardly had any fur on her and was just bone thin. Ranthambore tigress gives birth to a cub. Big cat's tally stands at 78 there. Viral video, 2 lions try to hunt stray cattle. That's not going to go well. Cheeky lion cub pesters its grand for attention as they move to a new den. 6 red flags to look for in Tiger King 2. Yeah, it's probably more than 6. Video shows rare cougar sighting in northwestern Ontario. Look at that. You know, most of the time when we get those grainy photos, we're like, I can't really tell. That's definitely a cougar. Catalyzing a conversation with Carole Baskin. I don't know which conversation that was. I'll have to check into that. Saanich cougar encounter caught on camera. Frisco residents report more than 30 bobcat and coyote sightings in the past month. And victory, Jeff and Lauren Lowe permanently banned from operating roadside zoo in the U.S. I'm going to go to, usually I go to coordinator reports, but I'm going to go to important updates because we had some important updates yesterday that were pretty cool. Jamie updated this saying, exams update. Cricket Serval was noted as walking weird on her back left paw. Her nails were long and it was thought they may be the cause. X-rays showed significant arthritis in her paw and knee. She will continue her current pain management medications. Other than walking a little funny, she does not appear to be bothered by it. Cricket was a serval whose owner was a vegan and who insisted that Cricket should be too. That's why she has such poor bone development. Cats are obligate carnivores. We should be vegans, I believe, because it's healthier for the planet and for us. But the cats, they have to eat meat, which is another reason not to breed them for life in cages. Autumn was sedated. Autumn's a baby bobcat who is in rehab. She's a lot younger than our other little baby bobcat, Summer, but Summer seems to be like a dwarf or something. She has these little teeny tiny short legs and this absolutely unbelievably cute face, but Autumn's already bigger than Summer is. So Autumn was sedated for a follow-up exam. Her broken leg has healed. She still has misshapen shoulder blades and a narrowed pelvis. Neither seem to affect her agility. Yeah, she can climb across the ceiling. She will be moving outside next week. We will be starting her on a whole prey diet and monitoring her closely to ensure that she can pass whole foods, which is something you got to worry about when you've got those bone issues. I have a couple of recent coordinator reports. This one is from Lauren Grant from 21 hours ago. She says, we had an awesome day today with lots of help. Afton started with AM meds and supplements. Beth Ann, Barbara F., Sarah D., and Bethany fed big cats. Nisha, Jordan, Barbara B., Robin, and Mel fed the little cats today. Nisha, Jordan, Barbara B., Bethany, and Barbara F. cleaned the big cats. Misty, Mel, Sarah D., and Lacey cleaned the little cats. Robin got food prep done during cleaning. All of the keepers were able to work with their operant cats. That means they do operant conditioning, which the cats love. After lunch, the blood sickle and daily enrichment cats were done by Lacey and Nisha. Robin and Misty did the meat inventory. Robin and Nisha did a stick run and picked up the wood outside Gilligan, the Canada Lynx enclosure. Misty cleaned up the Leopard Lounge bathroom. Jordan, it sounds like a bar. It's where we store extra things. Jordan finished the day with PM meds and supplements. Thank you for everyone's help today. Have a safe and happy new year. I hope you're having a happy new year. And then this one is from December 30th. Jordan Elaine says, not too hot, not too cold, just a perfect day. Marie started off by handing out AM meds and AM supplements. Big cat lockouts were done by Mark and Susan, while small cat lockouts were done by June, Julie, and Nikki. Small cat feeders were June and Julie feeding center, while Susan, Nikki, and Robin fed the front. Big cat feeders were Mark and Nisha feeding lakeside, while Marie and myself fed interior. Small cat cleaners were June and Melissa cleaning center, while Nikki and Joyce cleaned front. Big cat cleaners were Mark and Susan cleaning lakeside, while Marie and Robin cleaned interior. While everyone was out cleaning, Misty knocked out food prep and Nisha took care of the rehab bobcats. Misty and Robin also cleaned the rat cages and scrubbed a cat crate. After lunch, the daily enrichment and popsicle cats were done by June, Mel, Susan, and Marie. They all, plus Mark, work with their operant conditioning cats as well. Misty, Robin, Joyce, June, and Nisha worked on removing sticks on the roof and raking the empty cage behind the kitten cabana. That was when I say kitten cabana, we don't breed cats here. That was for foster kittens that we used to foster for the Humane Society, which we had to stop due to COVID. The day ended with Nisha doing PM meds and PM supplements and interns doing PM chores. Thank you everyone that came in today. It wouldn't have happened without you. And it doesn't happen without you, our friends out there in the social media world. So you can join us everywhere. We are Big Cat Rescue on every social channel you can think of. And you can always join us at bigcatrescue.org. Stay cool, cats. Mwah.